What do a Mongol warrior, galloping across the steppes 800 years ago, and the burger you had for lunch yesterday have in common? More than you think. This is the full, incredible, slightly ridiculous story of the most eaten food in human history, the hamburger. Before we get to Mongolia, let's go even further back. Ancient Egyptians were already eating ground meat dishes while building the pyramids. And in ancient Rome, a first-century cookbook called Apicius had a recipe surprisingly close to a modern burger. Minced meat mixed with pine nuts, pepper, and wine, shaped into patties and cooked. Turns out, humans have always loved ground meat. We just didn't have a bun yet. Now, 13th century Central Asia. Genghis Khan and his Mongol army were conquering everything in sight. These warriors spent days on horseback. No time to cook, no time to stop. So they came up with a solution. They took raw mutton or lamb, flattened it, and placed it under their saddles. As the horses galloped, the meat was tenderized. By nightfall,
the saddle tenderizes the meat, the wind preserves it. This is the warrior's meal.
Dinner was ready. Raw, saddle tenderized meat. The world's first burger. Well, sort of. In 1238, the Mongols invaded Russia, and along with conquest came food. The Russians tasted this minced meat and loved it. They refined it, adding onions and egg, and gave it a new name, steak tartare. Named after the Tartars, their word for the Mongols. The dish had crossed its first border, and it was just getting started. Over the centuries, this dish traveled across Europe. By the 1700s, it reached one of the busiest ports in the world, Hamburg, Germany. Here, everything changed. The meat was cooked, seasoned, ground finely for better texture. And it got a new name, Hamburg steak. Cheap, filling, and delicious. It became a favorite among sailors, and soon it would cross an ocean. The 1800s. Millions of German immigrants sailed to America, and they brought Hamburg steak with them. Served on ships, preserved with salt and smoke. It arrived in New York, along with the people. Soon, street vendors near the docks began selling it. Newspapers advertised, beefsteak in the Hamburg style. America didn't know it yet, but everything was about to change. Now here's where things get messy. Who actually put the patty in a bun? 3 stories, 3 claims. In 1885, Charlie Negreen in Wisconsin sold minced beef between bread at a fair. That same year, the Menches brothers in Ohio ran out of pork and used beef instead, also served between bread. Then in 1900, Lewis Lassen in Connecticut allegedly served the first true burger sandwich. 3 creators, 1 invention. And the debate continues to this day. Then came the turning point, the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair. Millions of visitors, hundreds of food vendors, and everywhere. Hamburger sandwiches, cheap, fast, easy to eat. In one summer, America fell in love. The hamburger became a national obsession. But there was a problem. People didn't trust ground beef. A book called The Jungle exposed terrible conditions in meat factories. Hamburgers had a bad reputation. Then in 1921, White Castle was born. Clean kitchens, visible cooking, uniform systems, and burgers for just 5 cents. Buy them by the sack. America trusted burgers again and never looked back. Then came the game changer, McDonald's. In 1948, they reinvented the system. No waiters, no delays, just fast, identical burgers made in seconds. The speedy service system. Then came Ray Kroc. He saw the future. Franchising exploded. By the 1970s, the golden arches were everywhere. The hamburger had gone global. Success brought competition. Burger King, Wendy's. Rivalries exploded. The Whopper versus the Big Mac. Advertising wars, price battles. By the 1980s, Americans were eating burgers multiple times a week, from horse saddles to fast food empires. The burger had taken over. Then everything changed again. People started asking, "What's in my food?" The gourmet revolution began. Artisan burgers, brioche buns, premium ingredients. Then came plant-based burgers. Beyond meat, impossible foods. And now, even lab-grown meat. The burger didn't fade. It evolved. From Mongol warriors, to Roman recipes, to German ports, to American streets, to global domination. Over 50 billion burgers are eaten every year. That's about 6 burgers per person on Earth. Simple, fast, adaptable. The most universal food ever created. The Mongols started it.